Om Shanti. Now ignite the fire of love and make your yoga volcanic. Powerful remembrance, honest heart's love. In order to have powerful remembrance, your love must come from an honest heart. Those who have honest hearts are able to become a point in a second and are able to remember Baba, the point. Because of pleasing the Lord with their honest hearts, such souls claim special blessings from the Father, with which they are easily able to stabilize in the thought of one. They will experience remembrance in the volcanic form and spread powerful vibrations everywhere. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vikti Parivar. Today's day 10. Now ignite the fire of love and make your yoga volcanic. Today's topic: powerful remembrance, honest heart's love. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Is everyone have full contentment? Yeah. Do you feel your jewel of contentment? Let me see those who think they are jewel of contentment. Let me see the hands. Everyone. Everyone. I'm not seeing everyone's hand. Contentment is the gift of God. Contentment is blessings. Those who are not content, they always have list of complaints. Right? This is not right. This should have happened. That should have happened. According to drama, everything is accurate, right? There is a word content, right? When you start reading a book, the first it came, which says preface. And after that, it says contents, what this book contains. So it's my own, what is within me, what contains in me is contentment. So it's the quality which I have, the way I think, the way I discern, the way I speak. That's content. That is what contains in me, what I am, brings contentment. But second part of contentment is your attainments. The quality, whatever you do, there is quality. And when there is contentment, there is no ego. So all of us, Baba says so much about contentment. If I get this, I will be content, or it will never end. When there is contentment, there are no desires. You are free from desires. You always feel blessed. I have been blessed by Baba. Just imagine if you have God's blessings, you will have everything. No? Whatever external situations are, but you don't have any complaint. This is what in practical. I'm just when there is contentment, all is well. Right? Whatever is happening, you say, no, it's okay. Very good. And this energy of contentment will make you feel you are moving forward. You are near Baba. Baba is pleased with you. These are the feelings which you all will have when there is contentment. So, these are Baba's blessings. Baba says, powerful remembrance. Honest heart's love. So again, love connected, honest heart. But every Baba's child has honest heart, I think. But if somewhere something is lacking, some sanskar is creating obstacle, that we all have to look at and change. In order to have powerful remembrance, you have, Baba says, your love must come from an honest heart. Really, we have to see why. Yes, I have honest heart. No? Those who have honest heart, Baba always have challenging way that yes, we all have honest heart, but then Baba says those who have honest hearts. So he is again saying to check if you have honest heart, you will be able to become. Now, when I have honest heart, there's nothing else in the heart, right? Then you will be able to become a point in 1 second. So can I become a point in 1 second? And I will be able to remember Baba, the point. So we have to observe my honesty, my love, everything. And then the experience will be, I am point and Baba is point. Because of pleasing the Lord, that means your stage of being point with point is pleasing the Lord with their honest hearts. Such souls will claim special blessings. It's like already 4 or 5 steps, right? All special blessings from the Father, which they are easily able to be stable in the thoughts of one. They will experience remembrance in the volcanic form and spread powerful vibrations everywhere. I know that when Dadis used to visit the centers, so Dadi Janki used to come almost every year to New York. As soon as she will come, there is whole energy completely different. And when she used to about to leave, sit in the car, we used to feel that energy is leaving. It's a completely different. And that is because of their blessings, because of their honest heart, whatever Baba is saying. And for them, I am a point, meeting a point. Was very simple. So we have to, all these four aspects today Baba said, so that remembrance is powerful. My heart is honest. Lord is pleased with me. I got special blessings, and that will create special vibrations. And these days, what people want to experience is vibration. So we have to do this effort. And maybe we have certain percentage, but we have to become 100%. Om Shanti.
Hello, Didi, and greetings from Melbourne. I arrived here a couple of days ago in Baba's retreat center in Baxter, and we're having a retreat for all the center residents up until Sunday. So everyone sends special love to you. And Didi, just listening to the Avyak signal and your thoughts that in order to have powerful remembrance, your love must come from an honest heart. And I suppose the question is really, why is honesty so important to have that quality of tapasya, that quality of deep remembrance? Is it that honesty means that I'm not really pulled by anything? Is it that honesty makes me light? What is the real quality of honesty that increases a quality of yoga?
Because honesty could also be truthful. And truthful is like real. It's not just through intellect, or it is just because I want some attainment, but it's true. Honesty is also truth, right? So I feel that when Baba said true love, and then when he says, but when there is true love, if there is a thought in true love, it reaches the person immediately. So one of the way we could be near Baba or communicate with Baba is when there is honest heart, means there is true heart. There is that reality. It's not any conditional, but it's very, very altruistic, very unconditional love. So I connect honesty also with the truth. And truth means I really love one Baba. And we can see the difference of, this doesn't mean that people or Baba's children should get disappointed by just saying, maybe I do not have honest heart. But I think there is honesty But Baba is looking for 100% honesty. And 100% honesty means just love with one. When there is honest heart, you just love Baba. And I can connect with, because like for me, one of the a kind of eternally love for God always had been that He is the one who is my companion, friend, or one relationship who is forever, eternally, but also who will take care of me, both ways. So there could be many definitions, but this is what I could think of now. And I'm sure you have also the definition of what you think honest heart is.
I was reflecting actually because Daddy Janky, I'm sure you've heard her say that sometimes I've heard her say very few are completely honest. And I even remember Baba, sometimes we think honesty is just to express what is inside, really with an open heart. But I remember once Baba said that honesty is using whatever we have, our thoughts, words, actions, time, money, energy, according to Baba's direction. So I'm using it in an accurate and honest way according to what Baba wants. What is your sense of honesty? What do you, when Daddy, for instance, says that very few are totally honest, I think we're mostly honest, but what will you understand by that?
No, but you are right. When my thoughts, my words, my time, my money, everything used according to Baba's Shrimad. And yeah, this is something we have to observe, especially for the mind, because, we think in a different way, like it's not very reasonable. Sometimes it is out of some feelings which are not good. So if mind is Baba's, then I cannot really allow my mind to think. Wealth we understand, right? That I shouldn't waste it or use it without Baba's Shrimat. But mind is most subtle, right? So I always say that when there will not be any wasteful thought in the mind, that means there is 100% honesty. Everything, time we know, money we know, but mind, because if mind belongs to Baba, I'm honest and I'm trusty, I cannot allow my mind to think anything. You think, but according to Baba's Shrimat. That means no waste. And that will be complete honesty. So your definition is good. But I had been really thinking, how can you think like this? If you have to follow Baba's Shrivat, you cannot think that way.
Yeah, that's really interesting. Actually, I remember you saying once that, we love Baba, we have faith in Baba, and yet we still think in the old way. So we are Brahmins and we try to follow at least the basic Srimat of, Amrit Vela and Murli and things like that. But mentally still, I think in the old way. And so if someone behaves in a bad way, I have a lot of negative thoughts. And is that really following what Baba is saying? Or if someone is rude to me, I get hurt. So I'm still using my mind. I'm a Brahmin and I love Baba, but I'm still using my mind in the old way. Is that a kind of dishonesty in a way as well?
Yeah, definitely, we have to. Yeah, this far I could think of.
Yeah. Didi, I was also wondering, one of the themes in the Sakamolis over the last few days, and this occurs quite often, when Baba really says that the highest effort of all efforts, I've heard Baba say many times, is our vision. The vision that we've had of what is temporary, which Baba uses this amazing language. It's criminal vision when my eyes see that which is temporary. And Baba encouraging us to have civil vision. And I just wonder, what is, your understanding of transforming the vision from the criminal vision to the civil vision, from seeing that which is temporary to seeing that which is permanent. Because Baba often says, I've heard Baba say, this is the highest effort. Because sometimes I feel for 63 births, in a millisecond, the eyes see what is in front in a physical form. What attention have you paid just to really change that vision to see the incorporeal, beyond the corporeal?
I think that all the five vices, they get expressed in a very subtle form. Okay, there are some they do not have, criminal eye towards body. That means body consciousness, lust. But then there is anger, but also greed. So criminal eye could also be, Baba says that even little thing which you just take and eat, right? So it's the greed which comes, attachment, and then ego. So criminal eye could be under influence of any vice. So I think when we observe it, then we change it. So criminal eye basically, what Baba says is lust, right? Body consciousness. But then I find that it could be of any vice. And if we really observe and say, even subtly, if there is ego which coming, or greed which is coming, or attachment, so the awareness, like last awareness is be embodiment, and you will be free from all attachments means any vice, So we have to observe that, did I look at that person with my ego? So ego is so incognito, or attachment, or even greed, But I think that 80-90%, sometimes we feel less, we are almost there. Maybe just few percent is left, This is what my feelings are. But there are some on journey, they find it very difficult in the sense of their criminalized, because they quickly can turn around and have, this is not a good person, or this person is like this. Daddy Janki said you could never say this person is like that because he can change. That person can change. Why are you thinking that way? So I'm looking in a way, criminal eye, towards that person. So that's what I understand and pay a lot of attention.
And Didi, that's really interesting. I think that, I suppose mostly we think of it, the criminalized lust, and yet really it's the influence of any vice in my vision, as you're saying. And recently, also in the Avyaktamulis, Baba has been talking so much about the children of anger. I suppose that's another form of the criminal eye, like you were just saying. And the last one, which we heard on Sunday, was bossiness, how bossiness is like a child of anger. And I mean, how do you see that? Even a few weeks before, it was jealousy. And I'd always thought of jealousy more connected as a child of ego, but how do you see jealousy as a child of anger, and bossiness? I can see that as a child of anger? Is it sort of the feeling that I am right and, it's a sense of my own position?
This Mama told me in the beginning that jealousy is coming from the lust, very subtle jealousy. And of course, somewhere lack of self-respect. So every time you trying to be bossy because you think this is the way things will work. But actually things doesn't work in that way. Maybe temporarily people will listen to you, but internally they feel hurt or they feel you have humiliated or in front of others you have said something. I asked few people why you left center or why you left. They say because there were certain comments which was spoken in front of everyone. So if I would have been told separately, I would not have been hurt that much. So I think that jealousy is very subtle. One time Baba said, jealousy is like if you have old rice and there is some worms in that rice, they are of the same color. So you will not be able to see them. Like in the green, like broccoli or something, it's same color. Big sometimes insect, but it's of same color. So Baba used to, or Mama explained, that it's same color. You won't be able to even see it. But it's something jealousy, very subtle but very harmful. So that is why contentment, just believe in your fortune. Who can take my fortune? But who I can't take your fortune. Sometimes in jealousy you say, oh, I wish I could also be like that. Or I wish, desires also. Many desires arise because of jealousy. The lack of contentment. So this Murli on contentment was appropriate where, there won't be any jealousy. It's really fortune to have contentment and be free from jealousy. And
I
I have
remember,
go
sorry, Didi.
ahead.
I remember Daddy Janki in one of our NCCC retreats. She gave such a powerful class about jealousy, and she said, jealousy is the greatest obstacle. And I wonder, do you feel we really recognize when we are under the influence of jealousy? How much do you really think our differences with each other are influenced by our jealousy? Because sometimes I wonder whether we really recognize that, like to me, sometimes jealousy is an emotion experienced in anticipation of losing something I value. I value a relationship, a role, and someone seems to threaten that. So I oppose them, but actually it's my jealousy that has made me uncomfortable.
Yeah, because it's kind of lack of security then.
Yeah.
I remember when people think or they want to be where I am, I'm very happy. I said I will get a better role. once you have self-respect, you always feel something better will come to you. That means you are not jealous, but you are in a way fulfill the desire of that soul, but you have another bigger thing. That kind of thoughts come in the mind. When I notice, I don't have much experience of jealousy because contentment, your own fortune, you can claim from God, it's unlimited. I don't have to get from anyone else, no. Many souls come and they feel discontent with other souls, sometimes their own in charge. And I immediately say, who keeps my record? If anyone else keeps, maybe as a teacher or what, only Baba. My whole record is with Baba. So if you keep Baba in your mind, you will never be jealous of anyone. Baba has, whether my truth, honesty, my elevated actions, who can keep record? Baba. So once we always remember this, then you don't look at souls and I don't expect anything from anyone. It's Baba who has to give me whatever, Even the role which I got now, I say, it's Baba. He must have kept some record of so many years that he knows what is there. So more we keep Baba in mind that he is the fortune maker. He is the one who knows what are my three aspects of life. He is Tirkaldarshi. So I think that definitely helps. When I am not saying it, Baba, but I believe that it's just Baba.
And Didi, just lastly,
So,
sorry, go on.
You have a retreat at retreat place. That's where you are, right?
Yes, we've invited all those who live in the main centres. It's a retreat for those who live in the centres from all over Australia. So there's about 70 of us coming for retreat from tomorrow until Sunday. Yes, they're arriving at the moment. It's a really lovely atmosphere. It's a beautiful retreat centre, Baxter.
Give our love from Avyakti Parivar to them. Yeah.
Thank you, Didi. I will pass that on. Anyway, always lovely to be with you, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Brother Chan. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Thank you, Chalibai. So, Avikti Parivar, today we would like to introduce all of you our new guest. Actually, she's our senior Didi from Punjab, Anita Ven, and she had been listening to Didi every single day. So, she is here with us. She had been staying here for a few days for training.